Well, with Russell Westbrook Clark missing time last season with his knee problems, Kevin Durant had to step up his game, both as a scorer and
Oh my fucking God, cagué en tu madre, puñeta.
Historic MVP season, a career high in scoring and assists.
No, you don't. Get that shit out of here.
His rate of turnovers and
No, you don't.
shooting with remarkable efficiency.
He's off.
And the
Oh, this
open shot for
motherfucker.
Rose. Nailed from three-point land.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
They get it again. It's Durant with the drop. Oh!
Get in there. We got to get back in the game, bro. We got to get back in the game.
Even when they're
Get
down,
back in the
he's
game. Let's
still
go.
looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Now here's Rose. He's got 13. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and
Just
shoot
let his
two.
ass go.
They get Russell Westbrook.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. He didn't call fouls, so he just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
And Rose working to develop his floater with, Steve, his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Gentlemen, Scott Brooks is very close with his star, Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he gets any free perks at Katie's restaurant in Bricktown.
Oh, why you
Brooks said,
following this
"I get nothing.
cocksucker,
I mean,
man?"
give me a dessert, a peach cobbler, something, a sweet tea. No, this guy's cheap.
Holy
That's one thing
shit.
about KD. For 7 straight years, he's been cheap. Kevin, over to you.
He stays consistent, Doris. Very efficient. Thank you. And that one falls for Heinrich.
Kirk Heinrich in his 12th season out of Kansas. Remember covering this guy in college. Still a quality defensive combo guard at 6'4", tremendous IQ and anticipation. Really helps him at the defensive end. And he's, I think, a little underrated offensively, too.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Jones is checked in. The dish to Ibaka. It's Jackson with the drive. Back to Ibaka. And that one's good. Ibaka's got 7.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Here's Gibson. The kick outside to Butler.
The fuck you jumping, bro?
Another shot. And Heinrich gets it to go.
Oh my God.
Heinrich's
Gotta do
got the
something
lead up
fast.
to 13 now for the Bulls.
And as the game has gone along, they've gotten much more aggressive on the offensive boards.
You know, crashing the boards is really an effort thing. It's an attitude and effort thing. And if teams get tired, they usually take a break on crashing the boards. But they've done just the opposite here.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls. Tony Snell comes in for Jimmy Butler. Now here's Heinrich. He has 7. The feed now to Dunley. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. Here's Morrow. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Oh my God. Give me that.
And
Needed
so
that.
we wrap up the first half. It's Chicago up 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
What a game for Rose. 15 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
Thunder trailing by 9.
The Chicago Bulls consistently one of the best defensive teams in basketball. Coach Tom Thibodeau is an innovator on that side of the floor and great motivator as well. He's done an amazing job.
Baca at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Morrow is the 2 with Durant the 3. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the room for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half.
What the fuck just
Butler
happened?
with the steal.
You better make that shit.
And it's Rose penetrating. Sinks the
Oh
15-footer.
my fucking God.
Rose has
We have a
got his
fucking
team on the
problem.
board first here in the second half for the Bulls. Bulls center Joakim Noah, winning Defensive Player of the Year last season. Well-deserved. A big factor for him inside.
And you know, Kevin, you can make a case with the talent they have, arguably being the premier defensive front line in the NBA.
Agreed. Here's Rose, following the score by Oklahoma City. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Perkins. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Morrow. The kick out to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Durant for 3. Gasol with the rebound.
Come on, fucking
Well,
Durant.
they
Make
need a
that
shot or two
fucking
to fall here
ball
soon.
beat.
They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
McDermott can't get it to go.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel
Oh
for that
my
jump
God, you
shot,
gotta be fucking
especially
shitting
when
me.
he's open.
Here's Noah. Gasol kicks to Butler. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Yes, Kevin, the Bulls, known for their hard-nosed style of play, something Coach Tom Thibodeau calls, quote, Chicago tough. Center Joakim Noah said, I don't think our style would work everywhere. It represents our city. Our whole thing is playing with more of an edge than the other team. He added, we aren't scared of anybody. Guys?
They don't back down. Thanks, Doris. Adams is checked in for the Thunder. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Anthony Morrow. Well, Kevin Durant certainly had one of the most memorable nights in the NBA last season, Steve. Dropping the 54 points on national TV. He really looked unstoppable in that game in particular.
Yeah, that was against the Warriors back in January. It was a career high for him. And, you know, Gold State tried every trick in the book, and they have good defenders on the wing, but it didn't seem like anything they tried worked.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. Steele leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, great way to capitalize on the turnover. Can't waste any time. Get the ball up the floor.
The Bulls leading by 9.
What the fuck just happened there? I don't know what happened there.
54-point explosion. I mean, you really get to see just how unstoppable he can be when he's hitting like that. I mean, nobody can guard him.
Westbrook with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Westbrook drives in. Durant against Gasol.
Oh my fucking
Chicago
God.
grabs the miss.
Whoa.
McDermott's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And a final thought on Durant's 54-point night. It was just the multitude of ways that he scored that was most impressive. He didn't get them all from deep or at the free throw line. He was hitting tough fadeaways and attacking the rim to get
Oh
those
my
points.
fucking God, B.
Rejected by Gasol. McDermott passes to Noah. Rebounded by Lamb.
Yeah, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested.
Let's
That
go.
really made it a tough shot.
Fucking balling. Let's go, man.
Chicago leading by 7. Now Rose. He's got 19. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's the way you play defense. He saw the hop step a mile away and got in the path to disrupt it.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Kerry Jones comes in for Kevin Durant.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jackson subbed in for Jeremy Lamb.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Ah,
Jumper
fuck
goes
me.
down. Heinrich's got 9 points.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy. Wow, what a throwdown.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
But guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Oh my
And
fucking God, you
stolen by
fucking
Mirotic.
bum.
One-on-one
Bring that
here.
shit in.
Snell,
Yes.
no good. And they're on the break. Here's Westbrook.
Well, you knew the run would come, and here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
Oh, that shit was lucky.
And finished off by Mirotic. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to it.
Let's go.
Chicago leading by 5. Taking a look at the Bulls. The forward combination of Dunleavy and Gibson. Heinrich is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Mirotic in the center position.
Well, they haven't been able to
Yes.
open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing
Come
the dirty
on,
work
Durant.
inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Steven Adams was taken 12th overall by the Thunder in the 2013 draft. You know, viewed as more of a project, but what an impressive start in his rookie season. I think he's the future in terms of the center position for Oklahoma City.
Here's Dunleavy. And it's blocked by Adams. Here's Durant. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Now here's Butler. Back to Heinrich. And that's a foul. It's
Ah,
called.
don't foul this motherfucker, man.
That's his first foul.
And the pick that the Thunder used to select Adams acquired in James Harden.
That shit was
Hated to see
fucking
Harden
bullshit.
go, but it seems they got a quality player in Adams, that's for sure. This kid has tremendous potential. They did well to find the talented 7-footer late in the lottery, especially considering
Let's
how
go.
weak the draft was.
And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kevin Durant.
Fuck me.
Shots good from Butler.
It's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
Yes.
And for Steven Adams, just 1 year at the University of Pittsburgh, he got better and better as the year wore on.
Yeah, I'll say he's a guy who understands his strengths. He's huge. He's relentless on the offensive glass. Pretty good hands and can
Grab
finish
that
at the
fucking
rim. I
ball,
think he still
B.
has a lot of room to grow.
It's stolen by Adams. Westbrook kicks to Durant.
Yes!
So they take the lead.
Yeah!
Durant got 10 points here in the second.
Hold up, brother.